Does autism run in the family?
Yeah, he's showing more eye contact, more happiness.
Jacob may never verbally talk to us.
It's either laugh or...
Right. Mrs. Henderson also asks, how do you think he is responding to therapy? And I would say good. I would say really
very
good.
If we could get as much as possible happening, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Therapy is good.
He's responding well to it as well. The therapist that comes here says that
Big changes.
She has other participants who like absolutely hate the therapy. They don't want to do it. Jacob loves it. Like when he sees her come through the door, he's like ready. Like he grabs her and he goes into the playroom.
Yeah.
He just wants to do it. And after the therapy session, he's so happy. He's so regulated. He is like on top of the world.
Yeah.
And he's tired as well because it's a long session, especially after the Christmas period when we first went back to his first therapy session. I had seen a new child after that Christmas period because he was so happy when she came back into the room and started the therapies. In regards to results,
yeah, he's showing more eye contact, more happiness, more being able to bear being around people, looking into not just me and Jess's eyes now, but also looking into other people's, his sisters,
he never used to like want to go near anyone except us.
Yeah, and now it's not that he's like going up to kids and playing, we're not at that stage yet, but he'll bear to be in their space. Yeah, like what's that, comfort zone?
Yeah.
His comfort zone's like widened, like he can actually like go and play next to our kid. Not that he's playing with the kid, but he'll play in the same little hut at a playground or something.
Yeah, we're also seeing his communication come out a little bit more, and I don't mean that in any way like verbally, but he will communicate more physically. So he'll grab your hand and he'll show you what he wants.
Yeah, he asks for help more.
Yeah.
If he wants something open, he'll give it to you more. He's giving us food.
Yeah, he's feeding us today.
You put chocolate in my mouth.
So
I'm like, but you like this. Normally you just give me what you don't like.
Yeah, he doesn't usually feed us. So.
Unless it's something he doesn't like he'll lick like crackers or something.
Yeah, and
I'd
give
say
you the soggy
shakes, but
biscuit.
for people that aren't in Australia, like crackers. Yeah, and he'd just like lick all the flavour off and then be like, yeah, here you go. Like, you can take this. Have a soggy biscuit.
The next question is, are you seeing any improvement in his communication with you both?
I think we just
answered that, but I wanted to add also that I saw this quote.
Who was that from?
That was from Mrs. Henderson as well. I saw this quote about a week ago and it really like shifted my mind in like our thinking towards Jacob and his communication. We're very we've been very focused on his like verbal communication and like when is he going to talk, like why won't he talk, things like that. It was talking about how not only do children or people with autism have to learn to communicate with us, we also have to learn to communicate with them. So it really shifted my mind at, it's not only Jacob that has to put that work in to communicate with us, we also need to figure out a way that we are able to communicate with him. And that may not be verbal communication. Jacob may never verbally talk to us. It doesn't mean he's not going to communicate with us.
Yeah, but we might have things that he'll pick up on better than words. Like, I make like a sound when I want him to be picked up. I'm like, hup, hup, hup.
Yeah.
It's a very like simple sound to like pick up, and it seems to work. He knows. He comes up to it and goes like this. But if I said up, maybe it wouldn't be as easy for him to pick up as hup, hup, hup. You know,
he only really responds to like big noises like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just say something to him,
he knows bedtime, but we even say it like not normal talking, so it helps. It's like bedtime, come on, bedtime. Like it's very like, I don't know. I
might have learnt that at that time of day, if you say something similar to that.
Could be because we've got the bottle and bear and stuff, but it's hard to pick up on what's actually being registered, I guess.
But what they are working on in ABA therapy with Jacob is PECS communication, so the pictures. So at the moment he's only learning like foods, so he'll pick up the picture if he wants the mandarin, or pick up the picture if he wants the sultana, and they give him the food when he gives that
or something like this, then this. Like you do this first, then you get this.
Yes.
You do this, then you get this.
Yeah.
And like,
it seems to be working out very well. Like it's very early stages.
It's a slow process, and everything will take
time, and hopefully it'll lead up to him maybe having like an iPad that has the pictures on it, so he can sort of talk to us.
What he wants.
So Kath Mitch Strick. Can you say that?
Yeah, that's a Kath Mitch Strick.
A bit of a tongue tie.
Kath Mitch Strick.
Sorry.
Mitch.
She asked, how do you manage your plan? We self-manage.
Yeah.
Samantha 9043 asks, does autism run in the family, or is it a pregnancy thing? I don't know much about it. Curious. First, I wanted to start off this question by saying, like, you are able to ask whatever you like. We don't take any offense to any kind of question, because we are here to educate you on this subject.
On what we know anyway.
On what we know, yeah. So rather than you going through life not knowing something about it, or, you know, being oblivious to it, so
half off the screen.
Yeah, there's no silly question if the intention is good.
There are family members with autism, but there's no definitive proof that it is linked to genetics. Like, it's not disproven either. Some people think that it might be, but there's no 100% proof. Like, and another thing that I thought, I heard of a theory, is that particular people also together might have increased odds. That might be a thing.
But there's no scientific proof.
Yeah,
and
that's just like a one theory that I heard, that it's like, these two particular people might have increased risk.
There's so many theories out there. I mean, you've probably all heard the vaccine theory, you've all heard the genetics theory. They're all theories. They are not proven at the moment, and I honestly won't believe any of them until they're proven. So I can't say for sure. So
they say that there's been an uprise in autism, but I think there's been an uprise in getting your child diagnosed.
Yeah.
Whereas way back when, it wasn't considered a diagnosis to be autism. It would just be like, something else. They'd just label it as something else. Or it'd be hard to label them. They may even just send them to a psych ward if you're looking further back, and depending where you are in the world.
Yeah, that's where they were.
It's just like you're just sent to, you're not normal, you're in a psych ward. Like, that's just how they looked at it. What I'm saying for them, not saying what I think. I'm saying what is in some places still considered that way.
And it also is not proven to be a pregnancy thing either. So you can't. Oh, it is too hot. We are back. Sorry, the camera overheated and I literally just had to put it in the fridge to cool it down. But we are back.
I don't know if that's bad. That was my suggestion.
I can't remember what we were saying, but we're just going to go on to the next question. So this is from Berry1645, and she asks, when did you guys...
How do you know it's a she?
I don't know. I just assume everyone's a she on here, because not a lot of men comment or follow or ask questions. They asked, when did you guys find out about autism? I can't talk.
When did you guys find out about autism?
So I assume there's two ways this question could go. First way is, when did we find out that Jacob had autism, or when did we find out about autism altogether? So
I found out in high school.
Yeah.
There was a boy, like, we had like a Friday mornings, they had like assembly, whatever. Yeah, whatever. That thing. It's been a while. At the assembly, before a new boy that was starting in year 7, we were informed about what autism was because he had it, and for us to give him some form of not just support, but like to, sounds odd, but like not to be rough or like the fact that he might not get if you're joking or mucking around, to just have a bit of extra care towards the boy, like, if that makes sense. Yeah, so just because he might not get the joke, he might not, like, so just like he takes things literal, like things like that, like they were just informing us about him and just to be kind, pretty much, like, which they should be doing anyway, but extra kids aren't always nice.
I first heard about autism because we have autism in our family, I should say. So I've known for a very long time about autism spectrum disorder. I've worked in the field, and now...
And you've been around it.
Yeah, and my son now is diagnosed with autism. The next question is Aaron Art Australia asks, what's helping to help him communicate with you and others? He's sort of developed his own sort of communication system with us, but as I said before,
we can tell, like, if he's happy and stuff like that, or if he's upset about something, and generally we can most of the time pick up what he's upset about most of the time. I would say 75%
of the time we know what he wants or what he doesn't want.
I think you're referring to when he wakes up from a nap.
No.
That we don't. No, generally we know what he's upset about. If he wants...
But he doesn't always show that he's upset. He might be just a little bit
He
annoyed
wants something from the cupboard, or like, I think it's... I'd say it's more like 90% we know what's going, like...
Yeah, but as we said before, he's learning to do PECs with ABA therapy, and he has his own little way of communicating with us, so we know what he's talking about. We know what he's thinking.
He doesn't want shoes on his feet. He doesn't like... But it's not just like, oh, he's a bit upset. Like, he starts...
He gets his point across very well.
Yeah.
Very...
He's
very well. Don't laugh at that.
I'm not laughing, but I'm saying, like, there's nothing.
You can tell when he's frustrated.
It's either laugh or
cry. Anyway, battery's dying. One more question. Autism Family Mental Health asks, include your feelings of the process from pre-diagnosis to present day advocate. So pre-diagnosis, we knew something was up. We knew that Jacob wasn't
post-diagnosis.
Typical.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pre-diagnosis.
Yeah. Okay. And post-diagnosis is it became a lot more real.
Yeah.
And then we went through a bit of stage where we were
very upset.
Very upset. It still lingers, obviously, that feeling, but more so how we're gonna deal.
We went through that upset stage, and then we went to what are we gonna do? We need to do something.
We kind of answered this in another video, like into more depth. If we can put that in the link description below.
I'll put it up here.
Where we go into a bit more depth on how we're feeling.
Yeah. But then
when after it happened, we kind of did a video on how we were feeling at that moment, which would probably answer the question better than now.
But also talking about now, like 6 months later, I feel like we're in such a better place, like thinking about all the research we've done, all the things that we've seen about success stories and things like that. I feel like we're in a better place because we have a plan. We kind of have a plan for Jacob regarding his therapy and what we're going to be helping him with and supporting him with. And we are still getting through the motions of everything. We're still not like there yet. A lot of autism families tell us that you're not going to be there for a very long time. You're not going to be completely comfortable with a diagnosis for a very long time. And
for some people, it's a bit of a harder pill to swallow than for others. Not that it wouldn't be hard for everyone to swallow, but it kind of lingers through my head almost every day. I don't think there's really a day that I don't think about it. But yeah, I wish I could tell that guy in the video 6 months ago, it will get better. Like, you will start to overcome those thoughts.
And
Those thoughts that wasn't a nice time.
I mean, you just constantly think about the future.
So you start thinking way too forward and I think it was one of the big things that we said in that video. I kind of remember saying is one day at a time. Just take it one day at a time and just get to tomorrow. That's it. Yeah.
If you guys
Good questions.
If you guys are watching us right now and you have just gone through a diagnosis, have been through the process already, we'd love for you to comment down below your story.